Parental Involvement by Marquita Gully. Final presentation 2012. Master's Degree Program, Education, Media Design and Technology at Full Sail University.
My name is Jennifer Krebeck and I'm a guidance counselor at Forest Park Elementary School. And parent involvement is so important, especially for my job, because the child is in the home more than they're at school a lot of times, and whatever happens at home is really important to how they function at school and their well-being at school. So we really need to talk to the parents and get them involved and have them support the school and support the kids and help them be successful.
Hi, my name is Marquita Gully, and thank you for joining me for my final presentation for the Master's Program at Full Sail University of Education, Media, Design, and Technology. After my countless hours of research, I have retired here. I am now sharing my research with the world. During the process of the challenge-based research project, I have learned so much and worked with individuals who want to increase the success of students through parental involvement. During this broadcast, we will touch base on the big idea, the essential questions, the challenge, the target audience, phase 1 and 2. Plus, we will look into the literature review and the results dealing with parental involvement. Enjoy. I think I started learning lessons about being a good person long before I ever knew what basketball was. And that starts in the home. It starts with parental influence. Julius Erving. I chose parental involvement as my topic for the challenge-based research project because I work in a community where parents are not always active in the academic success of the students. I've been looking for ways to get parents involved, and during my research, I have learned many interesting common misconceptions, which I will share with you later. At this time, I would like to discuss the big idea. Big idea community. Working with the community to increase parental involvement. My problem relates to the big idea because essentially I want parents and teachers to be able to effectively collaborate to help students succeed. Essential questions. Why is parental involvement important? What is the effect of a child not receiving parental involvement? I chose these two questions as my essential questions because I really want people to understand why parental involvement is important. I also want individuals to realize the effect of a child not receiving parental involvement. With parental involvement and the effective teaching of a teacher, students can really succeed throughout life. The challenge for my challenge-based research project is building parental involvement. The reason why I selected this problem is because I feel that parents can help students become successful in school. If parents and teachers can form a strong bond, then students will know that there is no room for failure. This brings me to my target audience, which consisted of 4 participants. There are 2 teachers and 2 parents. To give you a little background information about each participant, Teacher A is a mother of 2 that teaches 3rd grade, and her students are not on grade level. Teacher B is a new mom that teaches 2nd grade. Parent A is a mother of 2 with 1 child in kindergarten and the other in pre-K. Parent A struggles to find steady employment. Parent B is a parent of 3 that works the night shift. Parent B often struggles with helping her children with homework due to her working the night shifts. I let the participants, break the ice and introduce themselves to one another. I explained the purpose of our meeting together and the direction that I wanted us to go in as a whole. I wanted the participants to understand why I cared so much and why parental involvement was important to me. I allowed the participants to explain what parental involvement meant to them before we moved on to the next part of phase 1. While the individuals addressed certain concerns, I wrote them down on the dry erase board. I then proposed a question to the individuals stating, what is the effect of a child not receiving parental involvement? This is where the discussion became very interesting and engaging. One of the parents stated that students can still succeed even though parents do not participate in the academic activities. The teachers disagree with this statement. The teachers feel as though parents are the teacher at home and can help reiterate what was taught at school. The parents then posed a concern of not understanding the homework. Teachers suggested that they put the child in charge of teaching them the homework. This is a great way to see what the students actually learned at school. Parental involvement is vital to the success of students, and having the extra assistance at home can make a dramatic difference in academics. For some parents, being involved is not possible with their busy work schedules. Teachers wanted to make sure that the parents can be involved even when they are not at home. The teachers then suggested ways that parents can help their students with homework even though they have busy schedules. One way to help the students would be to look at the problems if it was dealing with math and make a little worksheet. You can put these math problems on flashcards and leave them for the child for the next day. That way when you come home at night, you can check those problems and write little notes to your child to see if they understood or to explain to them what they got wrong. Some of the parents agreed that this was a great way to go over homework without even being there. And if you do have a job where you can call, you could call and check in on the child to make sure that they were doing their homework. I was excited to report that at the end of Phase 1, everyone responded well to the challenge. Some ideas generated by the target audience was that parents should take an active role in the classroom, teachers welcoming parents into the classroom and allowing them to take an active role, parents and teachers actively communicating with each other, and teachers working with parents on things that the parent may need to improve on. My literature review assisted greatly in regards to my CBR. There were 3 main focuses of my literature review, which consisted of parents getting involved, technology and parental involvement, and teacher communication. Parents getting involved dealt with holding parents accountable with getting active in the success of their child. It is important for parents to make it their business to understand what is going on at the school in regards to their child's education. Make parents feel comfortable in the classroom and at meetings. Understand that parents have to work to provide for their families just the same way that you as a teacher are at work to provide for your family. Help parents to become positive about their child's education. Technology and parental involvement was dedicated to technology parents and teachers use to communicate. The most important thing to remember when dealing with technology and communication is to ensure that everyone is properly trained on how it works. It is also important to have a backup form of communication for those that do not have access to that technology that you are using to communicate. With teacher communication, it is important to speak in a manner where parents can understand the terminology you are using, and always be respectful and mindful of the feelings of others. You may not want to speak in an aggressive tone because your aggressive tone can trigger a parent to become aggressive as well. During Phase 2, I wanted the process to have more of a hands-on approach. Parents and teachers did a lot of situational role-playing. The target audience was given a prompt that they may encounter in the school and were required to act it out. After acting out the prompt, they were required to state what was right and what was wrong. We also wanted to touch on the issue of parents not being able to read and how to help them without adding on the work hour for teachers or the work hours for parents and taking away from the personal lives. We decided that at the next parent-teacher conference, we would create an assessment to determine what level of assistance the parents needed. Doing this will allow teachers the opportunity to assist the parents in the form of worksheets to help parents learn how to read. It would also help with parents that are not able to come to the classroom to possibly learn with their children. Of the data collected from the pre-assessment and the post-assessment, I came to the conclusion that there were many common misconceptions as it pertains to parental involvement. It seemed that teachers did not want the parents in the classroom, and also that parents did not want to partake in the student's success academically. Well, I'm elated to announce that that is not the case. From the data collected, it was shown that both parents and teachers wanted the students to succeed. By the post-assessment, my target audience enjoyed working together and had different strategies to use to assist with parental involvement.